All right, it's time. It is time to normally rebuild the Royals, but in this case, let's turn them into world champions. Why not, right? Okay, let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. Manual everything till we tell them not to. Let's jump into it. Situational appointments. We only want the high ones. Like, give us enter player highlight moments. I don't like that. All right, those are conditions we're gonna roll with going into this this franchise rebuild. Let's just let's just jump to the regular season. I just spring training's weird, and then people use ups and downs. It doesn't matter. Let's just go to the regular season to start it off with. And let's take a look at the roster. Yeah, and see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't like starting in spring training, because then it's like you move people where you want them, and then the computer just redoes it anyway. And then you lose people with options and stuff, and so I'd rather just not deal with it. All right, so our starting pitchers, Cole Reagan's obviously our ace. Great year last year. Seth Lugo, just about as good of a year as Cole Reagan. So we're actually looking really, really solid in our first two pitching. Michael Wacha, Lorenzen, all good. Then we got our fifth pitcher, which Alec Marsh and Kyle Wright. You're kind of like, I'm not feeling super comfortable, but they could have a good year. So yeah, I think we keep them there. Obviously, there's a few we want to take a look at, kind of moving up in the pipeline. Basically, Mazzucato and Ben Curtin are basically the two that I'm thinking of. The rest of them kind of are getting to the point where they got to be starting soon or hitting the road. Reliever, we have a couple of good relievers in Bubic and Urseg. Both are decent. Looks like we picked up Hunter Harvey this year. Schreiber could do work, but it's hit or miss there. And then we got a couple of young ones like Lynch, Zerpa are good. Stripling, older guy. Asa Lacy, I guess, now is a relief pitcher. He used to be a starter. Not sure what happened there. Moving on to closing pitchers, Carlos Estevez is going to be our starter, or our closer. Starting closer to start the season. Carlos Hernandez there as well. Catcher-wise, obviously Salvador Perez, Freddie Fermin. Boom, perfect. Carter Jensen and Blake Mitchell both will stand a chance at making it eventually. I think that there's still a lot of work they got to do, but I honestly can't be mad about either one. I'm actually going to move. Let's move Carter Jensen up to AAA, and then move this guy down to AA, I believe. Would set that right? No, there's still two AA's, so let's move him down to single A. Boom, perfect. All right, first baseman Vinny Pasquantino. Caglione will probably real life. I think they did send him down into single A, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that to one of our best players right now. You never know what he's going to do in the pros, but he's had a killer spring training, and to send him down so early, I guess I say so early, it's like a week before games start. So I guess it's not that early. He's got a lot of playing time, and he's shown kind of what he can do. Hopefully he could translate that to the pro game. Vinny Pasquantino, though, going to obviously get the start. Second base, we went out and got Jonathan India. Glad to see the Royals making a move there. Not that Massey was bad, but Massey struggled with the bat, and so to go out and kind of get a guy that could potentially do well with hitting, and then they went and got Kevin Biggio. To me, those are some big signs to go out and get those two guys and kind of be like, hey, second base is not going to be a problem anymore. Second base is not going to be the reason we lose. Third base, Michael Garcia. Hopefully he has another good season. He's obviously a really, really good defensive third baseman, but hopefully we see the bats pick up as well. And then we got our all-star, superstar in Bobby Witt Jr. coming in at 96 overall. Obviously our starting shortstop. We got a couple of other guys down here. as well. Probably, okay. Left field, Darian Blanco looks like he might start. I would almost say MJ Melendez is going to probably be up there too. We'll have to see how. I haven't seen the rest of the lineup to see where the other ones are at. Oh, so they have a ton of right fielders. Yikes. I think, and I could be wrong, Gavin Cross, AAA, I like that. Maybe we do have MJ Melendez in AAA to start the season. Hopefully he could kind of pick it up though and take that starting position. It would be good to see that. And I mean, nothing against Darian Blanco. I mean, the dude's good. I mean, he's okay, I guess. You know, you try to build a player up like MJ Melendez. You want to see them eventually get to the pros and actually put out some good numbers. Gavin Cross, I would still say more of a prospect type. We're hoping he takes some big steps, big leaps to get some major league experience soon. Right field, a ton of them. Hunter Renfroe doesn't seem to age a bit. Joey Weimer, Nelson Velasquez, and Drew Waters all on that right side. Eric Pena, guy that could eventually do something. It's funny, Eric Pena used to be a potential. He's down to a D now. So it just kind of shows from year to year what it all means. That's going to be the team starting it. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to make some depth chart changes, stuff like that. I kind of move people as I saw there, and then I'll do the lineups and the pitching rotation, and then we will jump into it. So let's take a look at the American League Central and what they have us finishing at the beginning of the season. What they think we're going to finish at the end. They got the Guardians in first, Royals in second, Tigers in third, Twins in fourth, and White Sox in fifth. I don't think anybody's going to argue with the White Sox being down there. I do think either the Twins or the Tigers will give us a run for second place. I could see the Guardians kind of slipping a little bit, but I do think the Guardians are probably the top-notch team to knock off in the American League Central. So now that we've done all that, I've gone through, done the lineups, done the depth chart, all of that stuff, pitching rotation, all of that good stuff, and then we're going to just jump into it. I do have it turned on to where we just play random games that we feel like we can impact, and that's how we're going to do it, because we're going to rebuild this, and we're not going to play every single game along the way, but we're going to play games that we feel like are going to be crucial to us getting back to the World Series and winning a pennant. All right, let's jump into it. This will probably be the only time that I actually play the things would be like opening day. That would be the only time every year that I play the full game. Other than that, we are basically going kind of sim style through it. Cole Reagan's going to be towing the slab today. Like what we got as a lineup to start this year off. Let's jump into it.
Going up against the Kansas City Royals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. So the Kansas City Royals looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Cole Reagans. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least.
All righty, we're ready for it. Let's get this one started.
Stepping up for the Guardians.
All right, Coley boy. Time to go out there and do some work.
Ripped to third.
All right. Right away, I like it.
Thomas. Last year. In
Dang.
the air, fairly
Okay, they
deep
came
to
out
right
swinging
field.
today. All right. All
Hauls
right.
it in for the out. 2 down. Pitch.
Right down the middle,
one
and that's
ripped.
what's going to happen. Oh,
That's
boy.
And out of here.
You hate to see it. You hate to
Pay
see
for
it.
That one. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
And J-Ram don't mess around, especially when you throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
2 hits in a row. All right, Coley boy.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus.
I don't
on the
hate it.
mound right
I don't
there.
hate it.
Pretty
I
much.
like this better. There we
Swing,
go.
and this
It's
one's
out of the
bounced
inning.
to the ground. He
Give
takes
up
it
the
himself
dinger,
to the
though.
bag, and that'll do it.
To
Jose
J-Ram.
Ramirez with the homer. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're
All right,
dominating,
you got to
but
attack
you can
early
have
here.
that kind
This to third.
Was able to hit it, even though it was almost down in the dirt.
Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Their first season over 500 since they won the World Series back in 2015. Knocked off the Orioles in the wild card round and then fell to the eventual AL champion
There he
Yankees in the
is.
division series.
The man,
see
the
if they
myth,
can
the
take
legend.
that next step this year.
Bobby Witt. Gets a hold of that one. I don't think it's going to be deep enough.
On the move.
It is not.
There's 2 away. On the ground to
Salve!
third. And it gets by him.
First dinger, or first single, I should say. Dinger's a home run. First single of the year. First hit for the Royals in 2025.
2 outs, runner at first. Vinny Pasquantino
All right, Pasky.
steps in for the Royals.
Ooh,
Cut
Pasky
on
went
and
after
lifted
it.
in the air. Schneemann settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Goes down.
Reagan's
swinging
first
for a
strikeout of the season.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
All right, chill, dog.
And the leadoff
Hit
man's
me.
aboard to start the inning.
Boom, that wasn't even close. And that's when it gets a little scary.
That one down the
Uh-oh.
line. Off balance speed, there's one. Oh, the throw is wild.
Dang.
And this ball is going to wind
A
up.
little high in the paint, huh?
Trouble getting the double play started, but clearly
First
some
game of the
trouble
year,
on
right?
that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going to
J-Ram's
second
got it
had a
still.
part in that, or
That
if
guy
it was
not so
something like
much.
a bad
Airmailed
transfer.
that.
Either way,
Watch out in the
could be
dugout.
2 out. Take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
There we go. Okay. Nice little rip there. I like that.
Around first and hustling for second.
Okay.
And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tap.
Get through.
Up the middle.
Not with Salvi's speed.
Tosses to first.
Daggum.
Acrobatic play to end
Had a
the
chance
inning.
there. There it is.
Swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, but
got 'em
you
all
just don't want to
flustered.
get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Schneemann, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Isbell sizing this one up. He's got it. And that'll do it. No run. Vinny Pasquantino.
And Vinny Pasquantino.
Oh,
too many in the wheelhouse. Vinny P.
His first homer of the year, and the Royals take the lead. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So
he launched it 447. Good night.
Manager at it. At a swing and a line drive at a right
Let's
field.
go.
And that is that.
Got us through 7.
No runs on no hits. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Carlos Estevez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Got him.
And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Very sent on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. The throw in.
Got him.
And he's out. Down,
what a throw.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game.
What a dart from out there, huh?
Done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve
Is that Renfroe? I believe it's Hunter Renfroe out there.
Play.
Dealing him deuces. Got him. Yeah, he got him. Way before being safe.
2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first.
Or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Perez can't handle it. Gets away.
Damn.
Safe at third.
That's
Moves
not
up
good.
on the pass ball.
Of the pitch inside. I really think the
Beautiful.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
All right.
big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. Runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Down the line, and that drops foul. The Guardians down to their final strike. That one missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on
Ooh,
your shoulder.
that was in there too.
And he can't come up with it. Runner from third comes across.
Damn, the error.
2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Dad gum.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wow, you hate to see it.
The lead runner. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez.
Let's walk this one off, huh? Yikes.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase up and loosening in the pen. Heron balls 2 strikes to count.
There it is. Salvi walks it off in the ninth.
Ball game.
Salvador Perez, the GOAT.
That should put a jolt into this home crowd. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the
Salvi's just built different. Salvador Perez, the Royals great.
For the team.
That throw is clutch. And then the Salvi bomb. I think it was a Salvi splash. Hey, we'll take it. We will take it. Not mad about it. Salvador, 3 hits, 1 RBI. Vinny Pasquantino, the 2-run dinger. Pitching wise, I mean, honestly, not bad. Reagan's giving up the 1 bomb. Not worried about it. It was to J-Ram. Just a missed pitch. Urseg worries me a little bit. Not just because he gave up that earned run, but because... Well, I don't know why it's an earned run. It was an error on the play. I don't know. Anyway. I'm not mad about winning opening day. We'll take it. All right, Seth Lugo towing the slab. We already have an offer. Pavon Smith, huh? Interesting. Honestly, I really have too many outfielders right now. Yeah, I think we pass on this. Yeah, I think we probably pass on this. I just don't feel like it'd be a good fit right now. Lost 1-7. Yikes. Run's definitely being a problem. Let's jump into it. He got himself in a little bit of a jam here.
Double play ball to second.
Let's get out of it. There we go. Win the series.
What a finish. Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
The 5-3 final score in this one for Chris Singleton.
Hey, we'll take it. 2 for 3. Salvador, another home run. Vinny Pasquantino, 4 for 4. Sheesh. We're rolling out the hits. I like it. Not bad. All right, rolling in the wins. Let's see if we can do something here, huh? Brewers, a team that
no outs. Now the
probably got some playoff potential, maybe. So if we could get a win here, that'd be great. Hey, we'll take it. Woo, there's one in. Good job, India. That's nice. I like that.
These hitters today are so great.
Big run. Oof.
On the ground,
that's not good. They're all going to be safe, though.
Gets off a throw. The throw
hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. We will take the error. I like that. All right, Salvador already has, what, three bombs on the year? 2 bombs on the year? Why not add another one? Why not add a grand salami to it? That's why you don't add a grand salami to it. Shouldn't have swung at that down in the dirt.
And now everybody's running.
Oh, I tried to squeeze bunt it.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
That'll work.
Squeezes it.
Maybe. Sheesh, you got to run faster, Paskey.
He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well done, though. Couldn't do it. Or said couldn't do it. Couldn't even get it out. So now that scouting is available, I am going to go ahead and end this episode. We are currently looking at a 5-3 record and 1 game above the Tigers in the standings. Not something I thought I would say is that we are a game above the Tigers and we are in first place. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing, I guess, above average. So that's good to see. We got a couple of guys doing pretty well for us. But ultimately, I think that it's time to get scouting started. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit the red subscribe button because there's going to be plenty more Kansas City Royals Dynasty coming out very soon. Until next time, Slacker out.